Well, thanks for visiting us here at KTALnews.com. I'm NBC6 meteorologist Josh Morses with a look ahead to the weekend and what's going to be a rainy pattern for us much of next week, but another warm one today. We have a warm front that's moving through. We've had these highs in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees throughout the week here, but today with that warm front passing through, we do add more humidity, so it will be a heavier air mass out there through the weekend, and we also add a bit of a breeze. The wind will be gusting above 20 miles per hour for much of the weekend as well. Starting out in the 60s and low 70s this morning, and temperatures will wind up close to 90 degrees again this afternoon. So the records are probably safe again today in the mid 90s, but I do think today we have the potential to be a little bit higher than forecast. That will depend on how much sun we see. It should be quite a bit of sun today. So areas like Shreveport and Texarkana, Marshall up to the low 90s today, could be maybe as high as 93 or 94 degrees today, depending on how it all plays out. And you can see a little bit of rain is popping up to the west of us. My thinking here is the rain's going to fizzle before it reaches us, but that's the reason we'll be partly cloudy today. And you can see that warm front sailing to the north of us here, drawing in that humid air mass. Wind is back to the south today, so that is going to drive up our dew points. Our dew points now in the mid 60s. Anytime the dew point is above 60 degrees, you feel that humidity, and that will be the case through the rest of the weekend. And you can see just how thick. Dew point in the low 70s here means some thick, heavy air by Sunday. So we could see some spotty showers return late in the weekend with that heavier air mass out there. But it looks more likely that late Monday into Tuesday is when we'll get our next decent chance of rain. So I've jumped forward. This is Saturday morning. You can see a little bit of rain out there, potentially early Saturday. I've left the 7-day forecast dry, but if you do have some outdoor plans this weekend, should be fine in most areas. But you can see on Sunday that sea breeze really begins to kick in, and that may send in a few showers late Sunday into Sunday night there. And then Monday, there's our cold front that's going to settle into the region here. I don't anticipate we're going to see a lot of rain and storms on Monday. But Monday night into Tuesday, we'll get our most significant push of rain there. And we'll be on the lookout for maybe some wind with the storms. We're actually not in the severe weather outlook as placed by the Storm Prediction Center here. But as confidence increases on timing of the storms and where the storms will actually be, we will have quite a few ingredients to see some wind with the storms out there. So I do think maybe at least some low end severe weather potential, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. And that's when I expect we'll see the heaviest rain next week. But there will be some scattered storms likely Thursday, Friday, and all the way through next weekend. This is going to stay like a pretty active weather pattern here. So through next Thursday, you can see the rainfall map now showing about 2 to 4 inches of rain, and there may be more than that actually falls late next week and into the weekend here. So hopefully that'll put a bit of a dent into the drought conditions. Just a reminder, we are in severe and extreme drought here in the ArkLaTex. So you can see those temperatures in the 80s over the weekend, and likely will cool a bit once we get on the northern side of that front next week. We should be back in the low to mid 80s by next Wednesday and Thursday.